Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we share the stories of 6 prominent figures who transitioned from atheism to Christianity, each with their own unique reason for conversion. These are not just ordinary people, but influential thinkers, writers, scientists, and leaders who have made significant contributions to their fields and society. Their stories show us that faith and reason are not enemies but allies, and that Christianity can appeal to both the mind and the heart. Number 1. C.S. Lewis, born in 1898 in Belfast, Ireland, and known for the Chronicles of Narnia, initially lost faith at 15 due to the death of his mother and the horrors of World War I. He became an atheist, dismissing Christianity as irrational. His journey back involved intellectual explorations and a personal encounter with God. While studying literature at Oxford, he met J.R.R. Tolkien, a devout Catholic, and other Christian authors like G.K. Chesterton. Lewis transitioned from atheism to theism, and then, in 1931, to Christianity under the influence of these relationships and philosophical arguments. Describing his conversion as surprised by joy, he admitted God's existence, kneeling and praying, overcoming his initial reluctance. Lesson for us. C.S. Lewis's transformative journey from skepticism to faith highlights the powerful role of intellectual curiosity and meaningful relationships in shaping our deepest beliefs and perspectives. Number 2. Lee Strobel, born in 1952 in Arlington Heights, Illinois, in the United States, was a former atheist journalist with a rational and skeptical approach. As the legal editor for the Chicago Tribune, he aimed to disprove Christianity. His investigative journey began when his wife Leslie became a Christian, prompting him to examine the faith's claims using his legal and journalistic skills. Focusing on the resurrection of Jesus as the linchpin, Strobel interviewed experts in history, archaeology, medicine, and psychology. To his surprise, he found the evidence stronger than expected, and his objections were answered reasonably. In 1981, he authored the best-selling book The Case for Christ, documenting his journey and findings. Lesson for us. Lee Strobel's transformation from skepticism to belief underscores the importance of open-minded investigation and the potential for evidence and reason to challenge and change deeply held convictions. Number 3. Nikki Gumble, born in 1955 in London, England, and raised in a Jewish family, initially excelled academically and socially in law at Cambridge University. Despite being an atheist with no interest in religion, Gumble's perspective shifted after encountering the personal testimonies of Christians. He became curious about their happiness and love and made the decision to read the Bible, where he found inspiration in Jesus' teachings. Attending a Christian course, he prayed to receive Christ into his life, describing it as the most exciting moment, like the lights had been switched on. Gumble, now an Anglican priest, went on to develop the popular Alpha course, introducing Christianity to seekers in a friendly and informal way. Lesson for us. Nikki Gumble's journey from atheism to faith illustrates the transformative power of personal testimonies and open-hearted exploration, showing us how seeking understanding in unexpected places can profoundly alter our lives and beliefs. Number 4. Sandage, born in 1926 in Iowa City, Iowa, initially held agnostic views despite becoming a world-renowned astronomer. Growing up in a secular family, he studied physics and mathematics at the University of Illinois, working with Edwin Hubble and making groundbreaking discoveries in cosmology. Regarded as the greatest observational cosmologist, he received numerous awards. Initially, Sandage saw no need for God in his scientific worldview. However, in later years he found solace and meaning in Christianity, citing its ability to address existential questions. He converted in 1983 at the age of 57 after reading works by Christian philosophers like Augustine and Pascal. Sandage concluded that the complexity of the world surpassed scientific explanation and could only be understood through the supernatural. Number 5. Josh McDowell, born in 1939 in Union City, Michigan, initially sought to debunk Christianity. Growing up in a dysfunctional family, he faced abuse and neglect and developed hostility towards God and religion. Joining skeptics at Wheaton College while studying law, McDowell, once an atheist, considered Christians foolish and the Bible full of errors. His skepticism, particularly towards the resurrection of Jesus, led him to write a book exposing Christianity's fallacies. During research in Europe and the Middle East, he encountered compelling evidence for Jesus' resurrection, prompting his conversion in 1959. McDowell authored the best-selling book, Evidence That Demands a Verdict, presenting Christianity's case based on historical, scientific, and logical arguments. Number 6. Nancy Piercy, born in 1952 in St. Louis, Missouri, initially saw science and faith as incompatible. Growing up in a Lutheran family, she pursued science and philosophy, winning a scholarship to study in Germany. Disillusioned with Christianity, she viewed it as irrational and irrelevant, seeking truth in science and philosophy. Influenced by Christian thinkers like Francis Schaeffer, C.S. Lewis, and Philip Johnson, Piercy's worldview transformed. She integrated intellectual and spiritual commitments, seeing Christianity as a comprehensive worldview. Converting in 1973, she authored influential books like Total Truth and Finding Truth, exploring the intersection of science and religion. These are the stories of 6 prominent figures who transitioned from atheism to Christianity, each with their own unique reason for conversion. Their stories show us that Christianity is not a blind leap of faith, but a reasonable and rational response to the evidence. They also show us that Christianity is not a dull and dry religion, but a dynamic and personal relationship with God. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. Or tell us about experiences you are aware of. Thank you for watching.